Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Mahesh Karya. You guys are watching me on YouTube now, and in this session, I'm gonna take you through how to create full stack React Native application end to end using GPT, ChatGPT, the latest version I'm gonna use because we're gonna not write the single piece of code. We're gonna use the GPT only. We'll see how it's gonna create a full stack application with a nice UI, everything using GPT only. So this is kind of trial, and we're gonna try our best to get everything from GPT, and we'll see it's really gonna replace the developers in future or it's just a myth. So without wasting any time, let's deep dive into it. So this is gonna be a really very challenging for me to get everything from without like I'm not gonna write a single line of code. That is the first thing. I can manipulate the commands that I'll do, but not I'm gonna write the code. This is what we are gonna do, and this is what developers nowadays are doing. Now, not in like actual companies, but they do these things for the fun to learn. And but the legacy projects are in there in every company, and they just use GPT. They just use the Copilot and these things, but this is somewhat helpful. It's not gonna replace the developers, of course, but now 4.0 is there, which if you are making something from very scratch, it's of course gonna help you. Without wasting any time, let's deep dive into it. So React Native I'm gonna use, so we will focus on the prompting. So I'll say create React Native Expo app, uh, and with CRUD OPER it operations in it with edit and delete buttons for each user, and use JSON server to produce slash users API and context uh, and use context API to manage state, and I need responsive UI for web, iOS and Android devices. Show me commands. Show me commands. I can suggest also use navigation, uh, Google fonts, uh, Google fonts for better UI. uh, Start with npx create Expo app. So this is the prompt that I'm gonna use. Hopefully this should be good. App hyphen t. Okay, this is the prompt that I have used. Let's see how it goes. So wow, it started really very nice. It's showing the directory structure. Thank you so much. That's what I expected. And now I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna paste what I have in here. Hyphen T is for you have a option to choose your template. I'm gonna go with the blank one. Later I'll go in here. I'll change to my CRUD app. It's not gonna take a while. Okay, till then it has a Axios JSON server. If you are not aware of JSON server, it creates a backend with all the APIs slash users created update delete later navigation native, navigation stack, navigation bottom tabs, navigation tabs, native stack, navigation drawer, okay, handler, React Native animated. Bunch of packages should not be there. It's gonna throw the error, but whatever is there, we're gonna install that. And Google fonts. Pacifico it should use ideally, and yeah, that's great. So let me grab this command, let me change the directory. It's taking while than what I expected. It should not take while, uh, but it's fine. So later I need a components with user form, user item, user list, of course context, because I have just user, so it's gonna create a user context with a home, add user, edit user, user detail screen, app navigator to navigate between those things, APIs. Wow, I got this API structure as well, that is really very nice. So it's doing everything separately in here. It's really very nice. I was not expecting this piece of code in here, but now let's open another code editor, let's reset, and let's move ahead. I'm gonna close the previous one, this is not needed anymore. I'll go to the terminal. I'll start with the first thing by installing this. Okay, I ideally it should use the npx expo install, not npm install, but it's fine. So it's gonna take a while to install these set of pieces in there. Till then I'll go with the directory structure. I can quickly start without wasting any time. Okay, I'll just grab, paste. I don't have to wait for anyone. I'll just go get user context. Okay, I'm gonna paste in here. This is good. What it's doing is user provider, load users, it will reflect use effect, and anything happens, created, update, delete, it's gonna reflect users and set users. These two things it's getting it. Not sure this is enough, but let's try this. Okay, ideally it should do bunch of other things in here, created, update, delete, or like this, but we are good now. Components I need, user item and onwards. I'm gonna start with uh, I was expecting in here this component I need in here in root folder. Close this, close this, close this, close. Yeah, and wow, this is straight, very without CSS. That's not what we want. We want beautiful UI components that I'll ask later to get that user list to what it's doing in here. List has a list, of course, which gonna get a list of users. Why user context? Okay, later handle edit, it will throw to edit page, handle delete, data it gets, and it's gonna loop through the flat list. That is also expected. We are good, and this is the normal way of doing things from scratch. User form.js, I'm gonna go paste in here. I'm gonna get that form, I'm gonna paste in here. What it is doing is just input box and submit button, nothing else. But where is edit? I'm doing on edit screen, I guess. So I'll go to the screens.homescreen.js. Components are done, and screens should have just button to navigate to add user and user list. Wow, great. So this is good actually. Not expecting the out of the box UI, but we need the out of the box UI in order to get the production ready app. So I'll next command I'll use is uh provide me the nice responsive UI, production ready UI, something like this. So prompting is very necessary actually. That's what I understood. Without prompting, you if you don't do prompting correctly, and of course your history, how you train your GPT matters a lot. So user detail screen, I need to create again. This set of code doesn't have much, just view in it. uh, Hopefully this is getting inside home, app navigator, inside separate navigation, which is really very nice. Not expecting this as well. It's getting better and better. Of course it has a stack and bunch of things which should be part of app directly, but it's extracting things and making a complete right use of react uh, components correctly. That's what it it's doing. But when I go in here and if I check for, oh wow, it's working. All the it's installed everything correctly at first. Okay, db.json, of course, for creating a backend, we need this. Okay, without this nothing is possible. And when I write this set of thing, it's enough to create everything. To create a users CRUD users APIs, you just need to define this single line, and inside your script create this. Go to your scripts, package.json, of course, right in here. You're good to go, and all you have to do is to run npm run server, and you should npm run server is not there. I use a control s, JSON server I haven't installed. That's not good. Let me see. Yeah, JSON server should be there. If you see in here, JSON server is there. So ideally this JSON server should work. So yeah, this should be a server. Now it will work. So 3000, if you click on this, you will see this empty array. It means all the APIs are working correctly. I'll go back into my source code. I'll try to open the new tab. I'll hit the another command, that is, where is start command? Though you can install one more thing, by the way, React native IDE. Hit enter and you will be greeted with very first thing, this. Install this. This is pretty cool. You can open everything inside your VS code, and that you will like, of course. But I forgot one thing, npm start, and that should open the everything. You see the W button is not activated yet, so when you hit the W, it will suggest a bunch of things in here that you need to grab, and you need to open the new terminal and paste this in here in order to make it work for the web. And that's what we are gonna do quickly. It's not gonna take a while because it's in cache somewhere, so it's there. I'll use R, I'll use Control C again. Maybe this time the W button should get activated. It got activated. Hit W, open this, and you're good to go with the nice minimalistic UI. But there is one more thing. The one more thing is npm install this and Expo app loading. Loading is not there. If it is not available registry, I'll delete this. And R, of course, to reload. Go in there, reload this. You will find another error, maybe, because bunch of errors we are expecting. This is not right UI. I am not happy. I am not happy. But I'll try the functionality. So Mahesh is my name. I'll submit. Oh wow, we got something in here. I will say add it. I'll use case submit. I'll delete this. Delete is not working. My god. Let's open this inspect element. I go to the network tab. I don't want this. I don't want this. I want my network tab. And we will use CSS. We were not expecting that way, but delete. Where is that? Delete. Where is this? Oh, delete user is not defined. Okay, so I'll say this delete user is not defined, and also please use please make production ready nice best UI with nice responsive CSS in it, please. Because I used this please word because this is regarding emotions as well. We heard that 4O is more good with the emotions. So let's see what kind of emotions you got. Lazy fellow. User list, components, user list. You can ask for the diff as well. It will show you the diff light, but we are little lazy. In this tutorial, we are gonna be a lazy fellows. what we did. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use git add all. So this time we'll see the differences it's making. So what differences? Delete use okay, delete use got imported. It was not there. We found the bug. Later styled components you want. Where it was before. It should be the first thing you do. Styled components. Tailwind I should ask for actually. Tailwind styles.js it got created global styles. That's great. That's great. The single set of oh now I need where should I put this? In here? Maybe not sure. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in here. Later I'll ask user form. Let's see in the form components form what changes it did. So you see it got the container, it got this button, custom button actually, that is coming from style. That's good. Later you have a user item.js, so user item with command v custom buttons. Okay, home screen got updated. Go to the screens, home screens, command v, you got the custom button. What apart from custom button what you have? Add user, later edit user screen, and later I'll say app.js, in it. What changes? There are no changes in app. Why it's showing us? Yeah, the rest of the things we know, bro. I'll refresh this. Oh no, we don't like this. We should have at least. No, it's better than before, but it's not the perfect what we want. Maishkarya, edit, delete. It's not aligned good. Let's start one by one. Okay, it's improving by the way, but we want show me best footer with text. What I'll say is to do app with Google Casio font. Let's try one by one. Instead of asking best things, we'll start writing asking the separate components that we can import correctly. So it provided nice footer. That's what we are gonna grab from here. This footer will provide the to do app which will be there. Later I'll get my footer inside home screen, so I'll say this is my footer. Okay, and what's the container? Okay, it's is this something I need to what's this? Adjust the container. Where is the container? Where is the container? It's a part of what it is doing now. Okay, inside styles actually. Yeah, adjust the container. Okay, so I'll go to home screen. I'll put it into the home screen. Let's go back. Let's go to the home screen. Put it in user list. In here we'll import this. Let's start writing footer. Okay, and it says go and make this better. So I'll go to the styles.js. I'll grab this piece of code, container, control F, container, command v. We're good. Yeah, we are good. Let's try this. Refresh. Yeah, we got the error. That's expected. Pacifico I don't have. npm install Pacifico. We are good now. So we have everything that we want, and if we do the R as well in here, so it will reload the page. So if it is not reloading, try again. So you got the to do app in here. Wow, that is great. We got the first thing. Now I'll say I need a background color actually. So background color is this. I don't know what's this. Let's try 00. So later we'll understand what's this. Oh, that's what it meant. So now what I'll do is I'll check inside my footer what footer container we are using and what is the background color of it. So background color uh should be like this, like this blue color, right? I'll inspect this. Let me make it bigger because I need that color, a specific color I want. Let it be. As I said, I'm not gonna write a single line of code, but I can edit this color. So I'll go back, I'll check in CSS actually. So what is the footer text color? Oh, inside my styles, I'll check button, custom button. This color I want, and this color will be the part of this. I'll try this, refresh, hopefully. To do app, and that to do app footer container footer text, this should be fa. I can do one thing, like this is okay. I'm not doing a major changes. So this is pretty much better than before, but this list I would say is not aligned properly. Okay, so I'll say good, but list is not properly with text in it. It should not resize, it should be, let it be. It's okay, it's fine. But add user button is uh, instead of big add user, of big add user, use plus button and small plus button corner and show list properly. I'm not sure it's gonna understand this properly emotion, but we are just testing the emotions as well at the same time. So icons is there, so we're gonna use it. It's improving, by the way. If you see, I was not expecting really very nice results. All the EPIs are working. That's really very nice. Delete is working in there, so it's improving. Okay, and we are on it. So styles.js, it's gonna have to replace. Okay, and yeah, of course I need a button, user list, and later I need a home screen, of course, and later I should be able to check this. Wow, that's nice, but I was not expecting this plus button is this plus button is good, but what's this? Where is my footer? My footer went somewhere. So if I go into my home screen, I should see, let it be. Control Z, Command Shift Z. uh what's this, by the way? The submit button I was not expecting. So what I have to do is submit button is not good. Okay, we can do this. This is pretty easy actually. So first thing first, this footer should come back in here. Okay, let's try this. Check this footer is there or not. Okay, it's there. And now this button, the custom button that it's tied, that custom button, this custom button, I thought I'm not gonna make the changes, but of course, how is that possible? Right, height, bottom, I'll say bottom 50. It should not be in the pixel, by the way, but it's in pixel. I need to make changes. 150 maybe. Okay, that's great. We got the plus button in here. At the same time, I'm gonna Control Alt C, Z Z Z. Where is my previous custom button that I want? Okay, I want Control V and this. I'll say add user custom button. Okay, so now this add user custom button it should be like the previous one. Okay, and if I go back in, where is that, where it is coming from actually, where it is coming from? Add user. Let's go to the add user. You see somewhere the add user here. The container styles container is there. User context, user form, input, and custom button. This custom button should be coming from this and this. Let's see if it's working or not. Yeah, great. So we are good now. Mahesh, submit, it's there. Delete, add it. Mahesh Karya, submit, it's working. Add TIPAK. Wow, this is better than before actually. Now what I have to do is to change this stack, make this blue color for stack as well. So I started enjoying it actually. I was not expecting this much good results quickly, but I started enjoying it. So what I'll do now is I'll ask for provide edit and delete icons, also provide pencil and trash icons. Okay, so now it should, I need to install this. I thought I already installed this. Okay, I'll go back into my user item .js and I'll do one more thing. I'll say git add all, because we did really very nice thing. So user item command all, command V. Yeah, we're good, I guess. Only view is there, the rest of pencil is there already. So it was not working because the package was not there, I guess. Wow, it's not working. User item, user list, let's try this. User list, what else is updated in here? Okay, yeah, hopefully this time. Nope. On edit, handle edit, on delete. What was there before? Let's check this. I'm not able to see this. If I see the changes in here, pencil is there, and instead of this thing, I user list updated. Oh, home screen. Also need to update the home screen. Home screen. Okay. And footer, of course. So footer issue, footer component included correctly. Wow, how many things are there? Footer again. I don't want to change the footer though. I don't want to change this. It's there already. And styles also I don't want to mess with. So overall I don't want to mess with anything, any one of this thing. The pencil icon should work. Footer is not needed there. The user item I need, but it should automatically get this should be it. I can deal with this thing, but I cannot deal with this thing. Okay, I don't need these changes, and I also don't need these changes, so I'm gonna change this again. Okay, all I need is this. If it's working, it's working. It's not, it's not. So it's not. I'll try one last time. Why it's not working? I'll check user button trash white. It's perfectly written. Even though if it is not working, I'll go to the form, check, submit. Everything is perfect. So I'll try to control C, rerun. Hopefully the package it's not getting though. Oh, okay, that's fine. I don't have any issues with this, but this footer it should come everywhere. So this is redundant piece of code I'm doing in here, but it should be there. So I'll go back to app. Maybe instead of putting it in here, I try to put in app directly in here. Okay, so I'll say footer, which is constant in all cases, and that should work everywhere. So go there. Here it's working. That's great. You can change this, the top bar stack. Okay, so I guess for this tutorial this is pretty much it. If you wanna try something else, you can also use add background wave svg svg. This svg you can use where you can go to get waves. Okay, .io, you can get this svg. Okay, this piece of code, and here all you have to do is to install this one package in here. Go in here, install this one package, and later once you have this background.js inside your component, uh, in here, later you can simply grab this set of code, paste it in here, and you're good, I guess. And inside your container you can provide uh, like I'm not sure which container. I guess I'll directly go to the app. Actually, I don't wanna waste your time, guys. It should be very quick. uh, basic background wave. This should be in here. We'll try in here, and we're good, I guess. We don't want anything else. Container title, I don't want to mess with anything. Username, why we'll do this, we'll check into the background what css we are using in here. We are not using anything, so we'll go back quickly we'll check, we'll refresh, we'll see if we see any waves in here. If we not, just comment everything out like this. And later if you are able to see the SVG, because I'm not providing right SVG, I should know the SVG that I'll get it from here, like this, and this is my right SVG. If this works, this works, this not, let it be. So SVG is not coming in here. It's expected that it should come. Background wave, let's remove this provider as well, and let's use this single thing, let it be. So I'm exporting this, but yeah, this piece of code should work. I might be making some mistakes, so when we do refresh, it should, let it be. But I was expecting this set of piece of code, I can directly copy this as well instead of doing this, but it will only work for web as per my knowledge. Okay, if I don't use this background wave, I put this directly, and if I refresh this, yeah, this is coming, but that's not what we want. Okay, we want this in this native style, and that is, then you can provide the CSS and everything, that should provide this. So but I guess I'll refresh again. So this is it. I guess this, it was really very nice tutorial, I guess. It was not expected, but it's doing all the API calls behind the scene, and this is really very nice. So I guess this is it for this tutorial. Thank you so much all of you guys for being with me, supporting me all the time. It's been pleasure to be here. Please let me know inside comment box what you want from my side. Definitely I'll make it for you, and don't forget to subscribe my channel if you haven't already, and smash that like button if you enjoyed. Till then, see you soon. Tata, bye bye.